Magnus Carlsen played this absurd opening. Magnus, whose username is Dr. Greckenstein, played this different kind of bong cloud against international master Ilja. Did this crazy opening work? This happened in an online Blitz game. Magnus played as white pieces, and he played c3. Black played d5, and Magnus with queen check. Puzzled, Black played knight blocks. Magnus then slides his queen, which the engine is not sure what's happening. Knight develops, then Magnus king moves. Ilja controlled the middle, then Magnus with f3. One more move and the ridiculous opening would be complete.
Stop it. Get some help.
Black develops his bishop and Magnus finally completes his opening. Now Magnus becomes aggressive and he just pushes his pawn, kicking the bishop out. Of course, the bishop stepped back, still targeting that weak c square. Then the h-pawn was pushed. Black stopped it and then threatened an exchange. Magnus didn't capture. Black rotates his knight, planning to jump in c5 later on. e6 was played and here comes the knight. Knight develops and Black with his own pawn push, planning to create chaos. Magnus develops his knight and then another pawn push. Magnus with knight f2. Bishop attacks the queen, and bishop exchange happens. e4 was played attacking the pawn and queen. Black will not capture the pawn because it will be bad for his pawn structure, so queen moves away. Magnus with queen e2. Ilja relocates his knight, planning to jump in f4. d5 pawn was captured and queen recaptures. Magnus offered a queen exchange, but Ilja just moved to d6, which is inaccurate. Best move is queen to d7, because of this knight move, forcing the queen to move away. The e5 pawn was hanged, but both players don't care about it. After this rook move, Ilja with bishop c5. Then Magnus captured the e5 pawn. Then Black quickly captured the bishop, which is a mistake. Engine wants queen c6, threatening f3 pawn with a check. Queen recaptures. Black made his rook join the action. Few moves later, after this king moved, the game became more messy, because Black captures the rook, which is inaccurate. King move was the best move, said Engine. But here, Magnus missed a brilliant tactic, because he captured the rook, but there's a knight check, forcing to capture the knight. Then there's this rook slide and capture with the check, and after king move, queen then takes a rook. But here, Ilja with the blunder move of the game, which rook c8, allowing Magnus to fork. It was a rook for the knight, and Magnus forced a queen exchange. And yeah, this endgame position is almost a win for Magnus already. The Black didn't surrender yet, and he still tried to counter, also hoping to promote a pawn.
Yeah, boy.
Wait a minute!
But Magnus sacrificed his rook. And there's no way the knight will be able to defend the three passed pawns, and the king was so far behind to help. Only Magnus could turn an opening like that into a win. Absolute madness on the board.